I like both drafts. I don't think either one's too bad at all. It should be a pretty exciting matchup.
Get the moment of courage procs and make it a more favorable trade for KP. Ursa's probably the only melee hero that can make that favorable trade just through stacking up the Fury swipes.
Oh, March. He overextended top lane. He will go down. Now he's going to make his way down bot, just chasing Jokam. But Gabby is going to be there with KP. They've also got In Your Dream there. They'll go for a duel onto Forever. Now Armel will jump in. Can they finish it? Not quite, but they do get the kill in time. Still KP going to go down in the process. And now Tim's going to rotate in. Do we have a black hole? Not quite either. He's level 5. But it won't matter. The side of T1 cannot fight, or maybe they can. Miracle's here. He'll go after that Enigma. Now Armel getting arrowed up as well. Nobody escaping from TNC. They're going to have to try and fight back. They'll lose Tim's on the Enigma.
Boundless into.
Yeah, Armel, he will die. And In Your Dream, he get. Oh, that's just perfect In Your Dream. He gets Gabby as well. Nobody's really there to defend this, so he's just going to get it for free. They're going to try into Jokam, though, bot lane. Ogre's going to be in trouble, and Armel should be able to easily secure the kill. KP is coming in for a free duel for himself, and looks like he will easily get that.
The downside of being so bulky. Oh, they've actually found out this attempt onto Roshan, but Tim's, he went for the black hole, but I'd say luckily enough he cancelled it. He didn't have the backup to be able to follow up.
They're going to go back into the Roshan, but KP and March are going to be there to contest, but now the Boundless Strike is out on March. Armel jumping in. Just jumps into 4, and now Gabby jumps in, taking out Forev. Wukong's command is there. They'll just run away from that, but Miracle is not done. He'll go after Gabby. Now Jokam coming in to bloodlust his teammates and stun up Gabby, but there's the press the attack. Still trying to run away, but no, the Earth Shock. It was there in time. The Primal Spring as well. In Your Dream just slowing everyone up, going back after Armel. Tim's with the black hole. Does find 3 of them, and now maybe they turn around with the Astral Step, but no. Armel goes down anyway, but TNC are going back in, but here comes In Your Dream, back onto March. The arrow flies in once again from Paulson onto Tim's, and TNC are not going to win this trade war. It'll be a 1 for 4. In fact, it might be a full team wipe.
Still going.
It is going to be a full team wipe. Oh my.
Yeah, I think that's fine, but yeah, again, they had the
black hole. Yeah, just committed with the duel. But now, In Your Dream, going to jump in straight after Tim's. Tim's should be dead, but press the attack will come in. Still Boundless is going to be out from In Your Dream. Gabby returning the favor there, but Jokam does get him with the Fire Blast. They will at least secure the kill onto Tim's. And Miracle still looking here for that Gabby Monkey King morph, I suppose you'd call it. He is going to find him out, but again, he doesn't really have the Abyssal yet, so he can't close the gap, but they'll go after KP instead. In Your Dream is going to scout him out, and with that, KP just traps himself in the tree line. He'll try to juke this out, but it's going to be no good. In Your Dream's damage output just way too high at the moment. It's going to be problematic. Midnight Pulse clears out the tree line on the side. They are going to glyph that tier 2 tower. T1 still waiting to try and go on to Gabby. They'll reveal themselves with that swashbuckle. Miracle going to go in now. There is going to be Ethereal, but no, he's been stunned up. Still, Abyssal wasn't used. So Miracle going to turn around now, trying to go after another. But Black Hole is going to be there from Tim's, but it is cancelled off. And now Miracle actually ends up going down. In Your Dream will be there with the Wukongs, but everyone runs out of it. They're just protecting Jokam, it seems, on that Ogre. Arrow does connect now on Gabby, but T1 just want to get out of there. And Jokam, he's just making a run for it, but Armel is on the chase. T1, or rather TNC, are TPing in, and Jokam, he will be surrounded, and he is surely just dead, and KP will take the duel for himself. Still a chase continues though, Miracle.
They're fighting under a sentry though.
That they are. They jump in, Miracle trying to go into Armel, but Armel's gone on him. They burst down the Aegis. Now Black Hole going to be committed, actually catching 2, but it is cancelled off. So Tim's will end up going down. Paulson on the chase now for Armel, does get the Yules off, but doesn't quite have an arrow. They don't need it though, they have the Abyssal Blade there. Now the arrow will connect on KB. Still Armel trying to run away with the Dissimulate, but he will die. KB will get away. But still a great team fight out there from T1. Armel though, mid lane. He's got to dissimulate out of there. Miracle is making a chase. Earthshock up the cliff and now goes for the Abyssal. Arrow to follow up and Armel.
They should know that as well, right? Because they just took the team fight under there and they de-watered it, and I'm pretty sure they had vision throughout that team fight, so a little bit of a misplay coming through from him.
Forev though, bot lane does go down. Bit more dual damage coming out for KB now. However, in your dream, gonna start rotating in as that monkey, getting a balance strike off onto Gabby. Gabby still not morphing back to the morphling form, just keeps going, trying to really just shield crash away, but he might just die. And he will. In fact, they found the Yules off onto KP as well. He was trying to get out of there, and unfortunately for him, he is also gonna die now. So TNC, while they're buying themselves time, I don't know if you'd call it worth if you're losing these cores like this. TNC.
First is first.
Oh, Miracle getting caught with the Abyssal Arrow, barely missing though. Gabby does get away. Now the Rolling Thunder, however, connecting on 4 heroes with the Wukongs coming out from In Your Dream. They'll lose March as well. Now the chase is on for the big ones. Gabby, he's up first and he does go down very, very easily.
I think he's probably going to change if the game doesn't end in the next minute, because that's how long Roshan's got left on the Aegis respawn timer.
Oh, Tims.
Oh, Tims.
He's in trouble.
You in danger, buddy.
Yeah, he is. Boundless Strike connected. Tim still invis, but Rolling Thunder, no, he blinks away. They do know where he is, though. Forev gonna connect. BKB, TP, no.
Poor guy.
The top lane wave is still gonna be there, so T1 will be fine to just go in. They'll disarm him for now. Mel gonna jump in, just delayed even further. Now the Prince's Knife as well, but Miracle has jumped in and does get the kill onto March. Buybacks are immediate.
And they're doing a great job at defending this high ground. Enigma's gonna be back up online. He's gonna have his BKB in 10 seconds as well.
Well, they put a bounty there onto In Your Dream. They are confident enough to put that on, and Jewel is gonna be there. KB, he is gonna lose the Jewel, however. And In Your Dream is suddenly full HP again. However, he does lose the Aegis.
MK's right here.
They don't have a gem though.
They know though. They know.
They do. Scan out on In Your Dream. He does break the smoke. They pop another one. He BKB's jumping in with the Wukong's command now. He's not... Well, he is actually level 25. Miracle going to jump in onto March. They'll go after that Pos 5 first, but they can't actually kill him off yet. That Prince's Knife is making it very hard.
They found
Instead,
Tims.
They'll go onto Tim's Black Hole. No, it's not there in time. He actually used it, but it's on cooldown now. He never got it off. Gabby's in trouble again as well on that Morphling. He's been bashed up. He'll waveform and just try to TP away, but they are going to lose Armel. In fact, no, he astral steps in time, but In Your Dream has the vision. No buybacks on all 3 of those heroes. Well, they're going to go back into the mid lane, spotting out Gabby. Moonlight Shadow is there, and there is no vision from TNC. They'll go after KP first. Armel jumps in, but Tims also goes down now the Enigma. Still controlling up that LC. Gabby's going to be targeted now. Does Ethereal Blade the Monkey King, but it's not going to help too much. He'll continue trying to fight back, but they are losing that LC. Still KP will die. Arrow is juked out by Gabby. Buyback out from KP. However, Gabby gets bashed. He will die with no buyback, and that may actually just be it. Armel now being controlled up. He has no way out. He will also die with no buyback, and that is GG. TNC drop game 1 up against T1. Thing I've always enjoyed about watching T1 is they do tend to play these more unique drafts that most teams won't run. Oh, absolutely.
They've spotted him out with that longer fade time, and Dust actually coming through onto March.
Yeah, Arrow as well is going to connect. March doesn't actually get the juke off, and now with the Lucent Beam, they're just going to keep chasing him down. March, I suppose you could make the argument he's wasting a bit of time here, but oh, he does dust up. They put a sentry now, and well, he does waste Dust Sentry and doesn't actually die, so it's kind of good. But now Arrow into the TP. He does cancel. I believe he would have made it. But now Joe Cam rotates as well. You've got Polison there. Gabby could be in huge troubles. They do get the Nightmare, but KP does take the Arrow. A great block. It is going to cost him his life, but it's well worth it. Gets Gabby out. And the question is, will it?
That's a big if. Like you said, he just TP'd down here, so there's not too many places he can run.
Oh, they found him as well. And even Tim's going to stick around here with Armel. They rotate more over. Forev's getting very low now on that Bloodseeker, but a great tornado out into the Arrow. Armel, he's been stuck up. He does remnant out, but now the Cold Snap is there. I think they've got enough. He will still get out of there, but Forev now is on the chase. Armel trying to ferry fire up, and the Sleight of Fist, but it will not be enough. Polis had the final right click, and Forev is going to be able to run out of there just barely with his life intact. I can't say the same for Joe Cam, but you won't mind that trade whatsoever if you're T1. Mid lane, TNC going to rotate up. They do have the Iron Shell there with Armel, but a quick Nightmare out now from Jokam. Wall to be placed, but it doesn't really do much. Jokam still running away. Now turning around for the Fiend's Grip. He is going to go down regardless, though. Now Tims can go for that Rolling Thunder with the double chains out from Armel. They have plenty of control. March will die, but so will Miracle. Now perhaps even finding Forev, though no, in your dream, he gets in there with the Tornado again. This time Paulson doesn't connect with the arrow. They will chain him up. They'll take him down as well. T1, that Radiant Triangle now, just looking up towards that top lane where In Your Dream has shown it on the map. And they're going to rush in. Remnants forward, but Dust is there for the Ghost Walk. Now Tim's going to Rolling Thunder. They still have vision on that Invoker, but they just can't quite get him. Now they do get the stun. They have lost March again, however. In Your Dream, Nightmare going to save him as Forev does come in, and now the Eclipse as well. But they do get the Invoker kill. They do kill off Jokam. They'll lose Armel in the process to the Eclipse, but now KP. He'll also be chased down on that Darkseer. Can they burst him down? It looks like they probably can. Bloodright will not connect. KP still running with the Surge, but Paulson, he will have enough damage. That they are. Jokam, he has the Fiend's Grip. Nightmare going to be there onto Armel. It is going to be taken off by the illusion of the Terrorblade, and Jokam just held onto that Fiend's Grip, now thinking about Gabby, but doesn't end up going for it. Instead, will brain tap the Dominated Creep. Now they'll try onto Paulson. So TNC are willing to try and fight. Forev, they'll jump on him. Still, Fiend's Grip is now going to come out. They need to cancel that off ASAP, and with the Vacuum, they can do so. Now the Rolling Thunder controlling up Forev, even In Your Dream getting caught out there with Miracle, but his team is nowhere near him. So they aren't able to capitalize off that Rolling Thunder. Instead, back onto Paulson, who will end up going down to Armel.
TB, they haven't popped the Metamorphosis, and, well, they finally do. You've got Bane back up in 5 seconds, though, so maybe a little bit delayed the decision to do that.
Absolutely. The Bloodright's going to make it a bit hard. Armel going to jump in. Rupture is there onto the Ember, but he is still going after Paulson. Plenty of damage here from T1, but they need to run for now. They will just Nightmare up March, so he can't chase a Miracle. How is he up on that cliff? Oh no, he's Vacuum up to the top cliff. And now Gabby is
his own illusion's killing him.
His own illusion is indeed killing him on that cliff. Jokam also getting caught out. He couldn't stop it. Oh, KP and I believe it was Tims. Tims knocking him up the first time. KP just brings him a step higher the second time with the Vacuum.
Well, some nice team fights taking place at the back end of this Metamorphosis. Gabby's able to just continue whacking away at it. They actually land the arrow onto this Panko. He might go down.
Yeah, Tims, he will die. Forev now needs to go in. Roshan is getting lower and lower. Gabby's still trying to go for it, but now the Tornado Bloodright is there. He is very low in HP. He needs the Manta, but no, he doesn't get it off in time. So now they can really go for the chase. March has been caught out. He tries to Shuriken Toss, but he will die, and Bounty will be claimed by Paulson and Danog. Oh, the Roshan is so low. KP's going to try to do something, but what can he do?
Well, he can't do anything, and he's kind of resigned himself to that fact. Combined together with the rest of his team, but yeah, able to do it solo as well is going to be real handy.
Armel, it's the chains off going in. There's that Yule's kicking in though. Paulson will just Moonlight Shadow, and now with his team might try and bait them back around, but TNC are just trying to run. There'll be a surge away, but Nightmare is there on the Bane. KP still cops the arrow, even though March took it. Now the EMP going out, and they just burst him down with the Eclipse. March will also fall very early on.
TB illusion.
Yeah, the Fiend's Grip is going to be there. Gabby, it will be cancelled off. Tim's trying to help him out. Gabby, can you man fight up against everyone? Armel, he's back in there. They do get Miracle and Jokam. Now Forev trying to fight back, but they've got to deal with the Terrorblade, and he is hitting way too hard. However, Armel might die here. Bloodright coming in. Sunstrike as well. Armel will die. Of course, not willing to buy back at the moment. Paulus will be chased down, however. TNC still trying to fight this out. They do have Sunder available on Gabby. There is an arrow flying in. Gabby trying to run now. He needs to turn around for that Sunder. But a great Manta dodge coming up. Miracle. No, it won't be enough. He does get taken out. He will go down for 75 as they also find In Your Dream. They do lose Gabby in the end. Pushing the top lane, finding that tier 2 top tower, and so maybe now they go for the fight, and they do. They'll jump on Jokam, but a great Tornado out. Still Armel should have the control. The Bane is going to be in huge trouble, and Jokam does die. Rupture out on KP.
Here.
They'll buy it back. KP very low with that rupture, but will just stand his ground. They'll turn around, trying to go onto that dominated creep, and also the Invoker in your dream, falling low. A good Fiend's Grip now onto the Tim's Pangolier, but eventually they will go onto the Bane again. Tim's has died, but they got in your dream, and now a great back wall coming up from KP. He hasn't ulted yet. No, you are correct. The Eclipse is still there. Miracle. He does pop it now. It might have been too late, though. They just kind of kited out. And they are going to chase him down. Armel gets the chains off. We'll get the Ghost Scepter off in time, but it's not going to help. They really don't want to do that again. They'll try and take it quick, but they're not popping meta.
Yeah, here comes the meta. Sorry, the Moonlight Shadow coming through. They know what's going on.
He connected on the real Gabby again. Still, Paulison going to pop the Greaves, just trying to get away from those chains. Armel going to have his Lincolns popped. Now Jocam does go for the Nightmare. That may be the start. Still, no, TNC. They're back for that Roshan. And now leaving it. Smoking back up.
First click dagger used by Tim's really good.
Yeah, they're going after Jocam now. Forever trying to back off. Jocam still surviving somehow. He should ultimately just die, and Armel does clean him up. That should be enough for TNC to be able to get back to that Roshan pit, though. Gabby runs up the cliff. Sunder is there. Miracle, he's in big, big trouble. He popped the Eclipse, but the BKB was there. And Gabby gives him the tip straight away. And now it's definitely back into the Roshan.
We saw a little bit of random face first into the middle of a team fight.
That it was. In your dream. Gonna find March at least. A nice little dust out there onto March. Your dream going to be able to secure that kill, but now Tim's Rolling Thunder. You don't really want to lose this core Invoker for the sake of a pos 5 bounty. Tornado, he's just trying to run out of this one. Bloodright going to come in. Forever is going to try and help out his teammate, but he's still falling low. Now a great back wall coming in from KP, and in your dream, he will die. He may have also put Forever in a bit of an awkward position here. He hasn't got Rupture left. He'll try to BKB and run. Tim's swashbuckling 3. Will he have time? Tim's, can you guess where he is? Not quite. He goes the wrong way.
He was so anxious about wanting to get the perfect Fiend's Grip off, but again, Tim's just holding off on this Rolling Thunder means that he's in danger of using it.
Pulse falling very low as well. Oh, Jocam, he can't die right now. Chaos Meteor, Nightmare, no, it's not going to help. He dies back. 70 seconds on the respawn timer. They need that Fiend's Grip so desperately, but it's going to be an even harder defense now.
Yeah, no more repair kits remaining either. The last one being used on the melee racks that ended up falling anyways. So the Glyph, the last little bit of defense that they've got on TNC, oh sorry, against TNC. Gabby, he's still got that Aegis, still has the BKB.
Up to the Mirana. Back in. Paulison should be able to leap out, but he's been slowed, and no, they don't care about the Mirana. They just want the final lane of racks. Gabby still has the Aegis, is just running out of time with that Aegis soon enough, I'm sure. Forev goes for a Rupture onto Armel. Now the Sunstrike does end up killing off that TB once. You've got Tim's rolling in, however, controlling up the backlines. In fact, Miracle, he might just die here. Tim's, he's going for it. He will Ghost Form up and it will be okay, and Tim's does die in the end, and now TNC just trying to kite out, but they may go back in. They have meta back up in 10 seconds. Might find KP, maybe even March there if you realize he's invis. No, KP will be the target, but Gabby is around the corner now, popping the meta. In your dream does not want to die. That Daedalus damage though, 1.3k worth of crits.
That Daedalus damage and being able to attack and siege from a much larger range now that he's hit that level 25. Hasn't gone for the Sunder cooldown, realizing how important it is just to sit back and let the rest of his team do the work. And Tim's, to his credit, is doing a fantastic job, just putting all the attention onto him.
Jocam, no. Oh, he goes down on the way out. Gabby, he's going back straight in. He's rushing tier 4s. Why not? So much damage on this Terrorblade. It looks like this game might be over. They aren't there to defend yet, T1.
No, and I mean, Forev, he's got a TP, but he's only just coming back now. Oh,
Paulison, he has to use up to survive. Bloodright is going to be nice, but
Luna.
They are melting. Oh, it's not even close now. Gabby, he's going fountain diving. Why not? Forev, he's just trying to BKB and survive. They do at least get the win at the end of this series.